It is Tuesday, February the 19th, 2019. I'm out here at the AMC in Sebring, Florida to take advantage of their wonderful... Oh, got somebody photobombing me here. Taking advantage of their wonderful half-price Tuesday to go in and see Alita Battle Angel. I don't know a whole lot about this other than that it is based on an anime or a manga series, and I've read a total of one issue of it, and I found it to be really too depressing for me to really get into heavily. But I got a good feel for the character and the world that she's in, and I have to say that cyberpunk is a genre that is woefully unrepresented in the movies so far, so it's good to see something like this getting the recognition and the popularity that it is. So I'm going to go on in and enjoy this movie, hopefully enjoy this movie, and of course turn the camera on right afterwards and give you guys my thoughts on it. And here we go. Just got out, and I can kind of understand why there's so many people going to see this movie now. If you were to tell me that there is a cyberpunk movie out there with a giant utopian city floating in the sky and a junk factory, a bunch of factory workers living on the ground, on the surface underneath it, and they strive to get up there to that utopian city, and the center of the story is a teenage girl just beginning to realize her own powers and falling in love for the first time, and this kind of thing, I would probably look at you and say, not interested. Not interested. This sounds like a ton of other cyberpunk or science fiction movies that I've already seen, and I'm not, no. But because it was based on a manga, I decided to give it a chance, and I'm actually glad I did. They took that very tired formula, and they really brought the spirit of the manga to life and made it something of its own. And you automatically think, since it's a manga, and the main character is a girl that has lost all of her memory and she's just, you know, rediscovering the world for the first time, it's going to be like Chi and so many other manga stories, kind of innocent and naive, and, you know, just falling in love very easily, that kind of thing. A trope that is done way too much. But, no, she was actually very powerful. She had lost her memories, yes, but the fact that she had this history, like she turned out to be 300 years old, and she was a warrior that had been in training so intensely for this one goal that she was still after, that a lot of that was still programmed into her reflex type memory, and it started coming back to her. And so she wasn't really the naive type of girl that you would think, and she wasn't to be taken advantage of in any way. And I have to say, if you really want a good model of what a strong female main character should be done like, watch Battle Angel Alita, or Alita Battle Angel, and they actually did it right. I really felt this was a well-done story, and I love that it just wasn't completely wrapped up at the end, that they left it wide open, and you kind of have an idea where it's going to go next, but you don't really. So, yeah, I'm going to give this one a solid 9 out of 10. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. The only reason why I'm not giving it the coveted 10 out of 10 that I gave to Enter the Spider-Verse is because there were moments that it dragged, and there was some things that got repeated a few times that you were just kind of like, okay, we got it. But other than that, really engaging, and I'm going to give it the solid 9 out of 10 that it deserves. And I'm going to be waiting, anticipating for that next movie to come out so I can go see it. Hopefully they'll stretch it out to a trilogy, because this is looking good.